What up guys, Dreadshells here and welcome back to World of Tanks. I hope all of you guys are doing awesome and are having the best of luck with whatever missions or personal goals that you're setting for yourselves in World of Tanks. I'm just doing this quick intro before the start of this video to let you guys know a few things. First is my LTTB has reached its 1000th birthday. So basically, that doesn't really mean anything other than the fact that I play this game way too much, and I should probably spend more time investing in real life stuff. It's a long-term goal of mine to get over 1,000 battles in every scout tank in World of Tanks. No particular reason other than I want to make sure that I've fully immersed myself in each of the scouts' abilities, their strengths, and their weaknesses, and get a really objective perspective on each scout's abilities. Also, I need to mention, because I've reached 1,000 games in the LTTB, I am going to be doing a LTTB Ace Game Marathon of sorts, which basically means I will be showing you guys some Ace Tanker gameplay every day, each day for the upcoming week, showing you guys some games I've had over the past month, over a wide variety of maps and different tiering, matchmaking, and so on. This doesn't mean that I'm not going to be playing the LTTB anymore. As you guys know, this tank I have a soft spot in my heart for. It's a little devil of a machine. It is extremely agile and fast, and it is able to relocate and do a lot of hurt with either its view range or its guns. So I will be playing the LTTB in the future, just not as much as I have been in the last few months. What I think I'm going to be focusing on for maybe the next month or two are some specific tanks here. First is the Type 62, which I bought over the holiday season and I have not played a ton of yet. This is a good thing for two reasons. One, I will get some more experience in the tank, and you guys will get to see some gameplay in a new scout more. And also, I will be able to grind a lot more credits, which I need. Already I've ground about 2.5 million there. I sat down and did the math about how many credits I needed to purchase all the vehicles that I have researched and unlocked, but have just not gotten around to purchasing, and the equipment that I'll need to mount on them. And it was something like 30 million plus credits I need. So I'm going to be playing a lot of the Type 62 over the next few months to get those credits so I can purchase the tanks that I have researched. Also, I want to try and get some Wheezy 132 gameplay in. They recently buffed this tank and it is now actually quite competitive. They buffed, mainly the main thing that they buffed with this tank was the rate of fire on the 100mm gun. So it actually, it has a better DPM now than the T-54 lightweight, which is not saying a huge amount because the T-54 lightweight's DPM isn't that great either. But now at least you have something to offset its less defensive attributes. It doesn't have as much armor as the T-54 lightweight, so it makes up for it with a better camo rating, better view range, and now superior DPM. So this Tier 8 Chinese light tank is now quite competitive, and I want to get some gameplay to show you guys how it has changed. Another light tank that I'm going to be playing a lot of in the future is the RU-251 Speerpanzer, which I know a lot of you guys have been requesting in the comments of my videos. Again, I apologize that I haven't been showing hardly any of the gameplay of the scout tank, and quite honestly I don't really have a good reason for it. I'm kind of one of those personality types that when I get into something, I just go all out on it, and in case of playing scout tanks in World of Tanks, I just stick with one particular tank if it's good enough, and I play the crap out of it until I think I've understood the vehicle fully and I know its strengths and its weaknesses objectively. And now that I've reached 1,000 battles in the LTTB, I won't be playing it near as often as I used to, so that's going to free up a lot more time for me to probably go all out on the RU-251. I have played a decent amount of games in it so far, but not a ton, and so I'm really looking forward to getting to know the vehicle better and getting some content up on the channel for you guys so I can give my thoughts about this tank. And last, and maybe you could justify in calling it least, is the AMX 12T that I will be trying to get some sort of gameplay and content up onto the channel for you guys in the not too distant future. The AMX 12T is not a favorite of mine. The French scout line is actually one of the first scout lines I went up initially, and I did not enjoy the AMX 12T my first time through. Possibly some of that contributed to me not understanding scouting tactics well and understanding view range and camera rating. But quite honestly, this vehicle is not very good. It's got a really poor horsepower to ton ratio considering the tier of light tank that it is and the kind of competition that it sees not only from other scout tanks of equal or similar tier, but also just standard vehicles. Mediums in the matchmaking that this tank sees, for example, have more mobility than it does. And so this tank is really, really difficult to position in such a way to get good early vision or position yourself in a way to get good damage. The gun handling is quite poor, but we'll save the in-depth impressions that I have for this tank for a later video. I also wanted to thank you guys for all the support that you've been giving me and my channel over the last few months, and say thank you for helping me reach my first 500 subscribers. When I started this channel, I had no aspirations whatsoever in getting a lot of subscribers. Quite honestly, I was starting the channel for myself, kind of as a hobby, so I could learn and experiment about how making YouTube videos and just getting some gameplay up on YouTube and seeing what people thought of it. And it's really, really awesome to see all your guys' support and comments that you guys have been leaving on my videos, asking questions and giving feedback about what kind of maps and what tanks and scout tanks you guys would like to see. So I really appreciate your guys' support of my channel. And once again, I want to personally thank Oz Irish for getting the ball rolling, so to say. I had around 50 or 60 subscribers, and then he featured my channel on one of his videos, and then my channel base just exploded, and he mentioned to me that he can empathize with knowing how it is of trying to get your YouTube channel to grow when you're a small channel and getting just the people and the viewers to your channel to look at your content and get their feedback on it. So once again, thank you very much, Oz Irish, for helping out my channel as well. So I wanted to do this intro once again to give you guys a heads up for what to expect as far as content on the channel, not only for the upcoming week with the LTTB Ace Tanker Marathon, but also the content that you guys can expect in the next month or two. So I wish you guys the best of luck out there in whatever you're working on in World of Tanks. Happy hunting and take care. Alright, we got Live Oaks. Live Oaks isn't a bad map. How much mobility do they have? They have quite a bit actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2/3 of their team are fast. We're really high up on the matchmaking, which means I don't necessarily have to do this, but I'm gonna go to the F6 G6 bush here in the middle of the swamp, just so I have an idea of which tanks on the enemy team are going where, and then I can decide where I can be aggressive later. Always double check the bush when you're going into a passive position to make sure you're covered. Technically, I shouldn't be firing, but I waited until that guy was behind a tree, so he wasn't at risk of spotting me. Now, I'm definitely going to hold my fire for this guy, because he's way too close for me to shoot, plus that AMX on my right will spot me. I got a lot of guys on my left and my right that are potentially going to spot me here. E25 is going to come around. I just can't resist shooting HE at this guy. Alright. Oh, that's not good. Damn. He got me spotted. Hopefully nobody behind him has shots on me. You always try to clean up the isolated and low health targets if you can. So that's a really big job for you in a light tank, because you have the speed and the mobility to relocate quickly, and you can help your team out a lot better. Well, where are you going, Cromwell? Alright, so they still got quite a few tanks on the rail track. Oh, I actually have shots on this KR. They limited the firing angle from that sniper hill that I just left a few patches back to the kind of shots that you can have into the city. So it's a lot harder to get shots into the city now. Was gonna go help clean up those last two tanks, but I think, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I should go back. Yeah. Go back and help defend. Spotting enemies that have won the rail line and they're pushing across here is relatively easy. You can use this bush here. Really? AMX side armor's too strong, I guess. Okay. Still got 4 left. My teammates behind me are close enough now that I can push up and they can cover me. Gonna finish up that 85 first, since he's low health. Alright, I'm not going to engage that Yag Tiger 88 frontally. I'm going to go around to his side and behind him. Oh, the TVP's a one-shot. Let's take him out first. There we go, so we don't have a second tank shooting us in the back. Now this is just free damage. You almost feel bad for Tiger 88 drivers. It's kind of like playing a T95, although not quite as bad. I'm gonna save some time here and drive up this rail bridge so I don't have to go up and down and lose my speed. Oh, there you are. Came back, huh? And a fire. Nice. Nice, nice.